As we've been reporting today, the Red Sox announced the sad news that Stacey Wakefield, the wife of the late knuckleballer Tim Wakefield, passed away today after a brave battle with cancer.
Her death comes less than 5 months after his. So here right now with some insight is Dr. Michelle DeBlasi, a psychiatrist at Tufts Medical Center, to answer some tough questions, go into a tough discussion point. So doctor, it is hard to process for anyone, but the Wakefields had 2 children, and those children are 18 and 20 now, so they're adults. But how do family members begin to help them deal with this kind of loss?
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers go out to the Wakefield family right now during such a tragic time. You know, in terms of my advice for their family members of these young adults is just to be there for them. Be present both physically and emotionally. That might mean, you know, understanding that the grieving process is different for everyone. But being there to offer a listening ear, validate their feelings, let them know it's okay to feel the way they're feeling, just letting them know that they're not alone in this process. And I also think keeping in mind the practical things as well, helping them possibly to make meals for them, or help with transportation, or connect them with like a grief counselor, or grief group if they're interested. You know, just making things a little bit easier for them.
Just being present, and the Red Sox family as well, who they were so close to the Wakefields, and you know that's difficult for them too. So for parents who are maybe talking to their kids who have heard about this, what's your advice for parents to talk about when this is, it's so genuinely tragic, right? You have one parent goes, less than 5 months later, the other parent goes. This has nothing to do with the fact that he was a major figure and a baseball player, and they were so generous in charities. These are 2 people who are gone, and these kids are now without both of their parents. This could be anybody. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, this is terrible, and it's really hard to talk about. But I think for parents, when they're talking to kids about these sorts of things, you know, again, just encouraging them to put their feelings into words. And you might have to model that for them by expressing your feelings or how you feel about things, and letting them know that it's okay to feel the way you do. And I think the other thing to do is when kids are going to start asking about death, you know, and so as a parent, being honest with your kids, but using simple, straightforward language to explain to them about this, because death is a part of the world we live in. So being open with your kids about this.